Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about Danmachi on season 4 on episode 8. So if anything else, let's just get this started and talk about it right away, okay? We have to it that the party continues to hunt on for what? For Ryu, because she's the one that caused a lot of trouble whatsoever. I don't know, but one thing's for certain is that Bell, he does ask Aisha to maybe keep an eye on the wolf guy or something, because he feels like something about him seems off, and that he believes he may end up causing some major trouble in the nearby future whatsoever. And we have to it that eventually Bell will later on meet up with Mari again in this episode and ask her about Ryu or some elf with a hood, which apparently Mary decides to lead him to her, and we get to see Ryu actually at the person's body and was tormenting him, and she ended up cutting his legs or something, and therefore gets angry at Belle and tells him to stay out of this and don't get in her way kind of thing, that kind of stuff. And it seems like to me she's very angry right now. She's fueled with a lot of rage inside her heart, and her facial expressions really show it. And that alone is scary. When someone's on the path of revenge or something like that, they tend to show a scary face that could be a little disturbing, or to a point that you don't want to have to see them, that kind of thing. Ryu shows that face, etc. And we have to it in the middle of before the halfway point or something of the episode, we get to see some big anaconda monster whatsoever. And what I mean by anaconda, it's like a big snake looking like monster. I don't know if that's the case, but who knows. But we have to it, of course, this guy, that strange wolf guy, wants to go after Ryu, which apparently Aisha and the others decides to follow him to keep an eye on him, because there might be something he's up to or something that could cause a lot of trouble and grief in the future, we don't know. But one thing for certain is that we find more victims on the run, and there's one guy who is apparently shows that he's actually part of an evilist group that destroyed a familia that Ryu is a part of, which is why, I mean, it's already told and hinted at that Ryu wants to destroy the very group that destroyed her familia, that she was part of a very long time ago. So it only gotten a little worse here and now when she finally found out that guy was alive and goes onto a crazy rampage. Everyone tries to take on Ryu, but she was too strong. As for Ryu, she tries to ignore Belle, and eventually Belle will later on find a hole being blasted through, and Ryu ends up going to the guy who apparently is about to be killed or something whatsoever, I don't know. And Ryu's like, yeah, you know what, I should have just killed you off when I had the chance to do so, And we have to it, Belle's in the way and says, hey Ryu, what are you doing? Calm down, that kind of thing. And Ryu points her wooden weapon at Belle and says, you get in my way, I won't hesitate to cut you down. So make your choice, And Belle can only be standing at at a point where he has a couple choices to make. One, stand aside, or two, let Ryu take her revenge on the guy who is responsible for being part of a group of that familia that destroyed her familia, or two, face her head on, and stop her rampage or something. We don't know. But one thing's for certain is that I don't think this is going to end very well. Because if you guys know how Belle is, he's not the kind of guy who's going to stand aside while someone is in trouble, no matter who they are, what they did. Belle has always been like that. We all know that. We all seen it. He's always the kind of guy who wants to help his friends and try to prove Ryu-san is innocent, He tries to put his faith in Ryu-san that she can't be that kind of person. But after seeing her rage and what she really did and what she confessed to, that is highly not the case right now. We don't really know. So things might get a little bad right now, but it could get much worse. We have to find out. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye.